Hey guys, it's Anthony, Subaru Service. Just come back from test drive on the Excursion. Runs freaking great. Runs good. It's running good. But in order to save time before it came up here, from down there where they live at, they had a bunch of work done. I really wish that parking brake was on the back side of the leaf spring, but that's here nor there. I got some other stuff here. I drove it. Well, let's see. Let's see how much driving I did. 8.9 miles. Okay, I put 8.9 miles on it. And I'm gonna grab a light, wheel under here in the ground, show you what's going on. Look at that. It's not even in four-wheel drive. So I know one of the previous videos, one of the keepers was not all the way in. So I got it back in, had a little bit of rust on it, but I got it back in. That was on the rear drive shaft. If you look back in the videos, that one right there was not all the way in. One of the keepers right there wasn't locked in. So I went ahead and put that back in. I didn't see any issues with the front, but boy, do we have an issue now. It's not even in four-wheel drive. I mean, it was just sitting there. It was just going. It wasn't even spinning, and it fell out. Now, whether or not the bouncing of the road, because I took it down the highway and I took it for a drive, you know, that right there is, what a freaking drag. I mean, they're not Spicer. Let me look at them. I'm pretty sure they're not Spicer. No. They're just, I don't know, be careful what you pay for. Also here, see, there's a couple of things that you should be doing on your ball joints, guys. You can see that right there. You see, let me point to it. You see that and that? Now, I know I'm familiar with the grease zerks that comes with the moved ball joints. But in order to make this work, what you need to be doing is putting the lower grease zerk on the upper ball joint. And then you can use a 90-degree fitting that slides right over the top of it, and it'll allow you to grease it without taking it off. That will give you the clearance so that this doesn't hit the freaking drive shaft, so it doesn't hit the wheel joint like it is right there. I mean, we can possibly remedy that just by changing the grease zerks. We'll change them out. It sucks that they're not Spicer joints in here. You know, I haven't really done so far they feel all right. I'll get under there when I'm not holding the camera and check them a little better. But if you guys are doing these moved ball joints, put the lower grease zerk in the upper one. And the thread is a little different. It's not the same. You know, I think we use our grease zerk kit. I think that's what we do. We have a kit of grease zerks, because actually I think it is, now that I remember right. I'm remembering as I'm going. But I think the thread is different. So you put this style of grease zerk, just the straight grease zerk, into the upper ball joint, and it clears. Same with this one. Same with that one. That one's the same thing. It's just way too close. Let me see if I can get a view on it. See if you can see. Well, right there, it just touched it. That's just way too close. You know, I mean, you know, if you got, heck, I don't know. I mean, if you got an 1/8, 3/16 of an inch, a 1/4 inch is beautiful. 1/4 inch is way plenty. That's good. I hate to be nitpicking someone else's work, but you know, we got the upper end done. Kind of see up in there. I haven't car washed it yet. Normally I'll car wash it. Got the EGT probe in, got everything in. I'll car wash it because it's going to drip clean oil for days if I don't car wash it, because I lube everything up with oil before I put it together. Now we got more. Okay, let me get moved around here. Let me get the light moved around so you can see what the heck I'm doing here. Okay, rear drive shaft. This one was fine. It was the front one. It was that one right there that had a loose clip in it. Clip that wasn't seated, but look what we got now. Hang on. I'm trying to get you. Look at that. Here we go. I don't know if you can see it. Let me try and set the phone on something so it's solid. See it? So, what that means, that's the vibration. I was feeling a pretty mean vibration. You know, and I mean, I'm careful. I mean, I did yank the drive shaft, you know, so, but I'm careful with them. I don't throw them around. I put them down on the ground, make sure I don't let the yoke bounce around on it. But, you know, so what we're going to do is we're going to put Spicer. We're going to put well, look, that one ain't even tight. I can move it. It's not, doesn't have any pressure on it. So the problem is these aren't high quality U-joints, and the U-joints don't correctly fit inside of the yoke. You should not, I mean, you shouldn't be able to spin that. It should be tight on both sides, but, I don't know. I could be wrong, heck, I don't know. I don't remember ever being able to spin them. Not like that. You know, they should have at least pressure on them so that they're locked in. But, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and yank the drive shaft. I'm going to have Midwest Wheel put Spicer U-joints in the front and the rear, and I'm going to have them rebalance it. So have them balance the drive shaft. That way it doesn't matter anything what we do. Another thing I would really like to do on this front drive shaft right here, man, it sucks. I wish I don't know, I didn't even, I know we didn't tell you guys about it before you had the work done, but O'Reilly's sells a lifetime warranty front drive shaft. It's lifetime warranty. It has all the U-joints on it, and it's lifetime. So it's almost a no-brainer to go with that, because you don't have to do any U-joints. You don't have this double cardine joint right here that you're going to mess with ever again. If it starts squeaking, if it starts doing anything, you take these 12.12 millimeters out and take the 8 millimeters out of the front, drop the whole drive shaft, walk in, grab another one, bolt it in. You know, it's a pretty freaking simple deal. I kind of like it. It'd be nice if they sold a lifetime warranty rear drive shaft. I'd be doing that too, just because it's so easy to get down. But those are, so I got it running, got it together, got it all done, and it's still immobile. What a freaking drag. See, this one I can't move this one. But I don't know if you guys can kind of see around here. Oh, it looks freaking great. It looks so good. Everything looks good. Except those drive shafts that aren't freaking painted. I should have painted them. But I don't mess around when it comes to U-joints. When I take the drive shaft out, I set it down like it's grandma's china, is what I treat it like. You know, but, so we got to change the front grease zerks in the ball joints. We're going to probably put a lifetime warranty, depending on what they want to do. But I'm thinking just put a lifetime warranty front drive shaft in it. Hell with it. Put the damn drive shaft, the whole thing. And then take the rear drive shaft down to Midwest Wheel. I mean, you know, anybody we can put U-joints in it, but from history, Midwest Wheel is a place here locally. They do a lot of drive shafts, and they carry a lot of parts. They buy direct from Spicer, and generally, last time I was in a price, I was checking prices, it's cheaper. It is almost cheaper for them to supply me the Spicer U-joints and install them than it takes for me just to get the U-joints. So, you know, a lot of times it's basically free installation, plus, you know, they do U-joints and driveline all day long, and we'll go ahead and have them balance it. I mean, there ain't much to it, doesn't really matter, but on this caliber of build, we want this sucker rolling smooth, so we're gonna go ahead and balance the drive shaft and put spicers in it and call that sucker good. But that's a long enough video. We got massive amounts of videos on this build, but yeah. Oh, and one other thing, our inner fender wells here. What I'm really thinking about on these inner fender wells, if with the color that we're gonna do, I haven't said anything about the colors, what color this Excursion is gonna be, but we probably ought to, I mean, if you want us to just do a quick rattle can or quick painting on the inside of that, shoot, I don't know, that maybe I ought to just do it with the paint from the body when the body gets painted, you know? I mean, have them, it'll be a lot more high quality paint,
But that's up to you. We'll do whichever one you want to do. Just showing a couple of issues here. Engine's all good though. Transmission, I still got it. It's in the linkage. Somewhere in the steering wheel here is it's binding up in reverse, so I got to take the cover off the steering wheel again and see whether or not there's a little bushing inside of there that it rides on. It might be binding up on there, but we can handle it. We'll just do one little thing at a time. Keep chiseling away at it till it's good, till it's done. All right, have a good day, guys.